Hello, 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 hello. I'm Don West Jr. I'm a certified peer specialist. I'm the founder of Knock Out the Stigma, and I'm your well-being life coach. And just here to let you know, I don't know if you can see that, but our bracelets, they say you're not alone, and that's why I popped on here today because we're in, I think it's day 8 of our quarantine here in the United States. And a big issue that's coming up with the isolation, the physical separation, uh, is that it makes people feel isolated. And it's typically being called social distancing. I like to think of it as physical distancing because this right here, this medium, and all the other things out there, Zoom and FaceTime and Skype and Messenger, all these things, the telephone, um, even texting, it allows us to stay in touch. So reach out to those you care about. That's the first message. And I just wanted to share a thought with you today, doing a little testing on our lighting, trying to get our light. This is all kind of just a little test, trying to get things right as we share the message and come up with a way for us to interact and to be of service and to fulfill the mission of Knock Out the Stigma and the well-being toolbox. The whole point of the well-being toolbox is deliver tools and ideas that allow us to be more successful in our individual journeys, our recovery journeys, our self-development journeys. So one of the things, life coach, and ultimately my coaching partner, Marilyn Young, up in uh, West Central Mental Health Clinic, she would share a thought with us. And one of the thoughts that she used to share, or that she did share, was this one by C.S. Lewis. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. And right now, people are going through hardships. And I heard a quick clip of somebody on, I think it was Instagram, but they were uh, responding to all the celebrities and all the people that are in mansions and who are fully stocked up on toilet paper and all the other needs, disinfectant, so on and so forth. And they're saying, we're not alone and we're all in this together. And, she was expressing in her video that, she doesn't have everything she needs and she's broke and she's worried that she's going to starve. And it strikes me that had an interesting experience just myself recently in my own neighborhood. A neighbor saw me walking, and for whatever reason, that neighbor thought that I was homeless and in need of assistance, and made an effort to find a way to get in contact with me and offer me some food and things. So if that kind of act is shared universally throughout all of our neighborhoods and all of our communities, if we do our part to reach out, make an effort to contact any person or any situation that we see that we think might need help. And if it's, I wasn't offended by it. I was reassured by the gesture, um, and the fact that somebody cared enough to help another person, and I didn't need it, so I didn't have to take it. But if we take those resources and connect them and use our abilities to connect them, this hardship that we find ourselves in, and this challenge of being taken out of our routines and being forced to kind of stay in place and shelter in place, we know that that's going to create some uncertainty, and that's going to bring up some fear, and that's going to bring up some things for people, and we want to be supportive of that. And one of the ways that we can do that is by just staying in contact and not letting this social distancing become actual social isolation. So I know there's a bunch of peer support superheroes out there in our network that have answered the call when we had live events and different things. things. So I'm going to be reaching out to my peer support network and hopefully putting together a group of people who are willing to make themselves available to be kind of coaches and mentors through this challenging time, so we can all get through this together. Because the whole point, like the bracelet says, is you're not, hopefully, will, not hopefully, we will make it through this hardship. And this hardship is only going to harden us and prepare us for the extraordinary destiny that awaits us, as the C.S. Lewis quote said that I shared. So I'm Don West Jr. I'm a peer support specialist, and hopefully you'll join us and we'll work together in finding some ways to be supportive of one another and develop being, and the well-being toolbox can continue to fulfill its mission, and we can all make a further step towards our extraordinary destiny together. So thank you. That's all I have for you today. As always, namaste.